So welcome back. So basically, I'm gonna do stories. If you see me doing like this, then I'm sorry. I'm just trying not to sit slouched because that looks lazy. So I'm gonna sit like, alright, so I'm gonna do a story time when I broke my arm. So let me just tell y'all. So I was 7 years old and my mother, she was pregnant with my little sister Giselle. And this was at her baby shower. Her baby shower was at my auntie's house. And so we was at the baby shower, everything was okay. And me and my cousins and my brother, we went outside to play baseball with the plastic bat and the plastic ball, right? So somebody had hit the ball over the fence, and my big brother, he was like, you stay right here, I'm gonna go get it. So me being me, I was like, I wanna go too. And the fence was like 7 feet tall, I think, something like that. But it was tall, so way taller than me. So I was like, I want to come too. And everybody told me to stay, to just stay here because he was going to come back with the ball. But I had to go. So I jumped over it and then I landed right on my elbow. And then I just sat there for a second and I was shocked, like, wow, that hurt. So then I got up and I was like, it's broken. I could tell. I could tell it was broken, so I started crying. And then they was on the other side of the fence, and they was like, I told you not to jump over it. And I was like, oh my gosh. So so I felt like it was broken, right? But I didn't want nobody to know. I was just going to shake it off and go finish playing baseball. So the fence led to the front yard, of course. So I was in the front yard, so I walked to the front door, and I tried to open the door with my right hand, but it just kept falling. So then I opened it with my left hand, and then everybody was sitting on the couch, and I guess they were opening up presents. And everybody was sitting on the couch, and I was walking, like the front door is like right here, the couch is right here. So I was walking, and I was about to go here, and then turn and go here, and then out the door. And then my granny, she was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing, because I didn't want nobody to know. I was just going to go finish playing baseball. And then I was like, nothing. She was like, come here. And then she knew something was wrong. So then we went to the hospital. We went to the adult hospital, and they were being rough. So then they transferred me to the children's hospital. And then I got an x-ray. And then, yeah, we was just in the hospital. I'll show y'all a picture of when I was in the adult hospital, and my cousin was there too. She came, and yeah, I'll put it there, wherever. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's gonna be on the screen. So then what happened, this is a few days later. I think I was at the hospital for 2 days. So the next day they moved me to I think they moved me to the surgical floor. I don't know, I really don't. But the doctor, he came in and he sat down and he told my mama that I was gonna have to have surgery. And for some reason I started crying. I don't know why. I guess I was scared. And she was like, okay. And I was like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And I was like, surgery, bro? So I actually don't remember. I remember going to sleep that night. This was still the first night. I remember going to sleep and they had my arm on one of them little things. I don't know how I slept like that. I can't sleep like that now. I bet you I can't. Anyway, that's how I was. And then the next thing I remember out of all of this, the next thing I remember was being rolled into the OR operation room. And I remember telling my mommy and my daddy goodbye and told them that I loved them. And then I remember being in the surgical room, and I remember just 2 guys, and then everything went blank. I don't remember anything after that. So when I woke up, I remember when I woke up and I was looking at the roof, and it was one of them, like the ceilings that be in school, the squares and stuff, it was those. And then they had them little sticky things all over my chest and stuff, you know, little sticky things, and then I ripped them off. And then I remember my mama took a picture of that too. I'll insert that too. So yeah, and then I got a cast. No, I had the soft cast, you know, the little wrap thing. I had that. And then I got that off a few days later, or maybe a week later. And then they gave me an actual cast, and everybody signed it and stuff. And all of my friends from school, And when I was in first grade, so it was my right hand too. My right hand I broke, so I couldn't write. I actually could, but my teacher didn't know that. So she was writing everything for me, and like if I was doing an assignment, I had to tell her the answer, and if I got it wrong, she would be like, "Are you sure?" And then I was like, "Hey, that's wrong." So I remember that I used to get the answers right, and my work used to be super neat on the wall. Man. So then, all right. So like, let me tell you how it is wearing a cast. So they put cotton on the cat. They put cotton, and then they put some more cotton, and then they put the cast. And when you sweat, that cotton it stick to your arm, and it get really itchy. So then you stick a hanger down there and scratch it. But so me and my brother, we weren't supposed to do this, but we lived in apartments, and then behind the apartments you had to walk down. Excuse me, you had to walk down, and then it was this little corner store. We used to walk there, and it was super hot. And I had my cast. So I was getting hot, and I sweat easily. So it was really itchy, and you can't do anything about it either. It's like irritating. Like I remember it. Like I can feel it. Like it's so aggravating and irritating. So we got back to the house. I told my mama that it was itching, and I was asking her to do the hanger thing, but she was on the phone, and she wouldn't do it. So I was going crazy. I was so mad, y'all. Anyway, so I think like 4 weeks later, I had got the cast removed, and I didn't know that they had pins in my arm. They had pins in my arm. I still got the scars, but they had pins in my arm. I did not know that. They had to pull them out, and I was crying and stuff. Y'all, I'll show y'all the video, but it was traumatizing. I should not have jumped over that fence. Well, no, I'm actually glad that I broke my arm. Well, I'm not glad that I broke my arm, but it was an experience. It was interesting, and yeah. Ooh, it's a mosquito. Let me kill it. But the girls, I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't mind my slides, they dirty. Okay, so yeah, that was the story time when I broke my arm. I wouldn't recommend breaking your arm on purpose, but it's a story to tell, kind of. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm about to do another video. I love YouTube videos. Anyway, so ciao.